The Arizona Cardinals have the best head coach in the entirety of the NFC West per PFF. We're going to go ahead and dive into the top 10 head coaches from PFF's list that was actually released, I believe, earlier today or maybe late yesterday, guys. Let's go ahead and react to it together. Let's go and dive right into it. What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you so very much. Definitely do me one huge favor. Smack that like button and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. Definitely follow all my social platforms. Everything's going to be in the description below of this video. Now, today was supposed to be a completely different video drop. Completely different, unrelated from, what we're going to be talking about today. And of course, it's going to be the rankings of PFF's, head coaches that they ended up dropping. I believe it was earlier today. Now, if you do want to partake in the community post that I ended up posting, that's what the next video is going to be. I'm not sure if I'm going to drop it on Wednesday or Thursday, but it's going to be pertaining to, why fans don't really have high expectations going to the 2022 season. So definitely go ahead and participate in that poll in the community post. Yeah, let's dive right into it, right? Well, let's talk about the the rankings here from PFF, the top 10 head coaches in the entirety of the NFL. Number one is going to be Bill Belichick, right? I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't want to disagree with this. It makes sense. Got multiple rings to his name. Him and Tom Brady was definitely something to see. You probably are not going to see it very often in your lifetime, and he is set as number one. No complaint there in my personal opinion. Number two, John Harbaugh. I know he has had a recent Super Bowl, I guess, if you want to call it recent or not. I know it was probably like in 2014, 2013, something around those areas. So it was a bit ago, somewhere around those lines, but I do like John Harbaugh. I really do like him, so nothing to kind of say about that. Now, would I list him as number two? Probably not, but it is what it is. Moving down to number three, we got Andy Reid. Now, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes is going to be definitely a sight to watch. We're going to see him in week one in this year, so it's going to be very exciting. They already got a Super Bowl to their name, so they have him as number three. Now, number four, this is where I want everybody to pay attention here, Cardinal fans. They got Kliff Kingsbury as number four ranking for the Arizona Cardinals. That's crazy. Now, I don't know exactly the context in terms of how PFF is using their rankings or what they're using in terms of having him as number four. Now, do I believe he's a number four, head coach in the entirety of the NFL? I don't know. I still do feel like there's more to prove for Kliff Kingsbury, especially not crashing and burning towards the end of the season is definitely something that I would love to kind of see him fix. The adjustments, all that different stuff is something that I want to see him fix, but they have him as number four in their rankings. Not only number four, but the best head coach of the entirety of the NFC West, ladies and gentlemen. Let that sink in. Now, whether you agree with it or whether you don't agree with it, any opportunity that I have to make a video about kind of sticking it over to the other teams in the NFC West, I'm definitely going to go ahead and do it. So Kliff Kingsbury, ladies and gentlemen, number four head coach of the entirety of the NFL. Number five, we have Pete Carroll. Now, me personally, I don't think Pete Carroll belongs in the number five spot. I do think that there's other head coaches that deserve it better. Now, they're probably looking at Russell Wilson and the Super Bowl, and then the Super Bowl that they ended up going but didn't win. They're probably looking at all that different stuff. So they have him as number five. Number six, they have Matt LaFleur, head coach for the Green Bay Packers. Now, I don't know, right? Did he go into a perfect situation with A-Rod? Who knows? I mean, Green Bay just has a winning culture just in general. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you guys believe in him or not. Would he be the same without Aaron Rodgers? Who knows, right? And I don't think we'll ever know until Aaron Rodgers decides to retire. But they have him listed as the number the number six spot. Number seven is going to be Kyle Shanahan. So giving some love over to another member of the NFC West or another head coach in the NFC West, and it's going to be Kyle Shanahan. I'm not making this list up, ladies and gentlemen. He is listed as number seven in the entirety of the NFL, and that makes him number three in the NFC West, right behind Pete Carroll and Kliff Kingsbury. So let that sink in as well. Number eight, we got Mike Vrabel, which I like him as a head coach as well. Definitely does really good stuff over there. More of a defensive-minded head coach more than anything. But yeah, really cool guy over there. I like him. And number nine is Frank Reich. Like him. He's cool too. And then number 10. Number 10 is where I feel like I have more of the issue more than anything, and that's Mike McCarthy. Like, what the heck? Mike McCarthy is number 10 in the NFL. What in the living heck is going on here? Like, that's crazy. Now, one thing that actually sticks out to me, whether you believe Kliff Kingsbury is number 4 or not, Sean McVay absolutely got snubbed on this rankings, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what he has done to PFF, but I think that this is absolutely hilarious, and I'm going to be riding with this list as much as I possibly can, because for some reason, PFF does not feel like Sean McVay is top 10 head coach material. Super absolutely insane. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think about the power rankings for these head coaches and how PFF sees them. Now, if you have a little bit more context in terms of why they feel like Kliff Kingsbury is number 4, maybe that you guys know something that I don't know, definitely let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with Kliff Kingsbury being number 4? And do you agree with Kliff Kingsbury being ahead of Pete Carroll, Kyle Shanahan, as well as Sean McVay? I want to hear it all, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments below. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm out.